Good morning.
Hey, what's up, guys?
How's things?
How you doing? How you doing today, Quinton?
I'm very well, thank you very much. I feel much better and stronger than I did yesterday.
Quinton's got a little bit of neck stuff going on, so I've referred him to my favorite chiropractor because I'm a big believer in chiropractic, but I'm also a big believer in people that take their businesses seriously and know
Mm,
what they're doing.
that's
And that's what we're going to be talking about today, Quinton.
okay. Well, tell me about why people should take their business seriously.
Well, that's not more about like why. I think it's the real. Well, let's start off with what I've noticed from having our course in place. We've had some very enthusiastic people join into our course, and then quite quickly, after say a month, it's been about after the first month, people start to drop off, and I think it's because they had an unrealistic expectation as to how much work it actually takes to start a business online,
Yeah.
because you can get away with a heck of a lot being a personal trainer in person, where someone comes to you and let's say they're at a gym and they're interested in personal training. I mean, you can just tell them about yourself. If they like you, you can give them a free session, and then you can literally just tell them about what it is you do, how you do it, and then you can physically show them, which isn't really like a scalable business. It's not really a business. Basically, you're paying a lot of money to a gym organization to do all the advertising for you, to do pretty much all the work for you. And then once that person has signed up to have a gym contract, so they want to go to gym, and you just happen to be there, so you're just the most convenient person there. That's pretty much how a lot of people are running their personal training businesses. However, in my opinion, that's not a real business, because if you're a business owner, there's a lot of things that you need to set up, especially if you're going to be an online trainer, if you're going to be able
Mm,
to scale your
mm.
business. And Quinton can tell you a lot about this thing that we push heavily in the beginning of our course, which is developing your offer. Can you just give
Yeah.
us a little breakdown of what developing your offer is, Quinton?
Yeah, basically, Neil, a lot of people think when you say offer, it means your product or your service or your training program. That's it. That's my offer. But it's actually a lot more than that. It's taking into account who your ideal customer is and what the niche is that you service. But and then it's thinking, what is the things? What are the things that I need that I can provide that person to give them to get them to the goal that they want. Your service is really helping somebody get from point A to point B in terms of their goals. So the offer is putting all of those things in place. So that could be multiple things that is included in your offer. Yes, it's your program, but it could also be a nutrition program. It could also be online training, and it could be offline training, and it could be videos, and it could be an app. It could be a whole bunch of things that you are putting together to make it the easiest sort of road to success for your client.
100%. And in order for you to lay those things out, it's going to take you some time, and it's going to take you some thought process, and it's going to take a lot of action, consistent action. Because a lot of people want to build up their offer and like all of a sudden just put it out there. But you need to think through the step processes. How am I onboarding this client? How am
Mm.
I delivering my programs to them? Is my information easily accessible? And then even before all those steps, does this person know who I am and what I'm about and what I do?
Yeah.
Because again, it's very easy to be impressionable when you're in person, face to face with someone, but getting to the point where you have your own business and not relying on another entity to do all the work for you, all the advertising, all of the stuff that gets that person to that point. If you aren't able to do that for yourself, then you are basically going to be an employee. And
Mm.
if you have an employee mindset and you're happy to have a cap on your income, or and also be happy to have a cap on the amount of free time that you have, then that's 100% fine. If that's what you want to do, then you can rely on gyms to farm the clients for you and do the whole sales process, and put together this whole journey to get them to the point where they actually want to train. Or you can be a group exercise instructor and just show up for your class, the people are there, you deliver your stuff and you leave.
Yeah.
But if you don't want to be an employee, like we spoke about when we were talking about Rich Dad Poor Dad, there are things, there's time and there's effort that you have to put into your business so that people not only know who you are and what you do, but how you're going to do it in a way that is relevant to that person. And that's when you really that's when we're really defining your offer. It's not if you go to a personal training board and you list weight loss, weight management, muscle gain, those things are not your offer. What's relevant to that person is what Quinton talks very strongly about, and it's something that you need to be able to realize is that person doesn't care about that list of things. That person cares about their transformation, meaning what do they get out of it? Whether it's they just want to be able to play with their kids, or if they want to be able to climb this mountain that's behind their house, or whatever it is. There might be something that's super relevant to them. It might be a health marker that they want to get done. That's what's valuable to them. And if your offer shows that person that you're going to get them through that transformation, or you're going to help that particular person do that, then you're on the way to attracting your ideal customer. But in order to do all of these wonderful things that I'm talking about, to get to that place where that person pays you for your service, it takes time and it takes consistent effort. And if you aren't willing to put that time and effort in, then don't waste your time and don't waste your money on our course. Because real talk here, we do ask you to do a lot of processes leading to the point where you even have someone in the app. And that takes some effort, but that effort is worth it, because at the end of the day, it allows you the chance to have financial freedom, and it allows you the chance to have time freedom. And if you like the idea of financial freedom or the sound of time freedom, the only way to get to those things is to run your own business.
Yeah. Very, very good, Neil, and very, very relevant. Yeah, we often talk about move your business online. That move in the beginning is not an overnight process. It's not overnight success. It's something that takes time, and that move also is a movement in mindset. It's a movement. It's a whole bunch of changes that needs to occur for you to get that point where you are the business owner.
100%. And yeah, it takes effort, guys, but there is some good news. You've got 2 experts in the field that you need in order to move your personal training business online. So what do Quinton and I offer you? We offer you a roadmap, which is the shortest point from point A to point B. We've done all of the wrong things, or I don't know about Quinton, but the way that I found the best way from point A to point B is I ran out of things that didn't work, and then I found the one that did work. So I've done a lot of trial and error. You can ask me questions about, so this is when we have our masterclass sessions. Do you think this is a good idea, Neil and Quinton? I'm thinking of doing this. And chances are I'll have a relevant example saying, I tried it that way. I also thought that would be a great idea. However, this is what happened, and this is what I found as to why that's not the best way to go online. And then you can take that information and then carry on moving towards the point where we're directing you, or you can go off on your own squiggly journey path that takes a lot longer. And it might be exciting, it might be fun, but it's not the fastest way to time freedom and financial freedom.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, we give you the roadmap. It's up to you to implement. That's it.
Yeah, 100%. We're here to support you, but we're not here to do it for you. We're not here to take your hand and do the steps that we're asking of you. But what we are offering you is something called a fast start launch, meaning we're going to tell you what the most important things to focus on, instead of you doing fluff here and fluff there, so that you can get to that point where you are generating income. Because the goal of our membership is within the first month of that person coming in, we would love them to have practice clients that are paying for the membership that you're paying us for. So we want that step of our help to be paid for itself as fast as possible. And that's why we have something called the Fast Start Launch. That's why Quinton and I have all this experience, and that's just why we're doing this business, because we've realized how hard it is to figure this stuff out. And Quinton's been doing this for I don't know how many years, but I've been in the personal training business for more than a decade. I've been online for more than 6 years. I didn't just come online since COVID started. And there's been a lot of stuff that, again, we found that hasn't worked, and we're trying to show you the fastest way to get to the things that do work. So join our membership or jump on one of our courses if you want the literally the handhold version of getting from that point A to point B. Or if you want to do it at your own pace, join our membership. It's also a lower fee depending on how much money that you want to invest in yourself and invest in your business. If you're super serious and you want to get stuff done now, jump on our next course. If you want to start building as you're doing your normal everyday life things, and you want to get those tidbits whenever's best for you, so you don't have as many live classes, then join the membership.
Awesome. I've got nothing to add. I think you've said it all, Neil. Or I suppose people could contact us if they still have questions before they join. Neil and I are both on Facebook. Send us a DM, or if you've got any of our other contact details, let us know. And yeah, we'll start a chat with you. Start a post in our Facebook group. Join our Facebook group and start a chat there, and then we'll help you out that way.
That's the best place to get hold of us, especially if you're asking about doing your moving your personal training business online. Our group is called Move Your Personal Training Business Online, basically. So ask us questions there. We'd be more than happy to help. We're not going to send you a message back and say, oh, join our course and then we'll help you. We're more than happy to answer any questions that you have on that group. And I know today was a bit of a preach fest, but sometimes you just have to have this hashtag real talk, and just let people know that it's not all like happiness and rainbows and all of a sudden, like, I'm just going to be earning this money online and it's great. There's hard work and there's determination. There's consistent action that needs to happen. So like I've said before, I think
sorry, I was going to say. No, you go. It's your
we are asking this of our clients.
Yes.
If we can't implement it ourselves, then there's a big disconnect there. You need to practice what you preach. If you're asking that person to do hard work, you need to be able to do hard work as well.
Absolutely. And Neil, I was just going to say, I think the people that we're talking to, PTs, probably understand that because they have clients that they train, and they would understand that if the clients do not do what they say, they do not execute, they do not implement, they do not do the exercises, that client is not going to get the results. So I don't think this is a foreign concept to the PTs.
No, we just need to be able to apply that to ourselves and not be able to be like, oh no, just do the work, do my exercise program, follow my advice, and then when someone else is asking you to do the same thing, when you know if that person does all those things, they're going to get the results. We know that if you do those things, then you're going to get the result. So let's all work together here.
All right. Thank you for that preaching, Neil. It was very good. Amen, brother.
This is why I love live videos. Now, guys, we'd love to hear from you. Message us on our Facebook group if you actually want to take the action step. Join our membership, and if you're part of our membership, you also get a discount to upcoming courses. So we literally making this process as easy as possible for you guys, and we're also thinking of you. Like if you're giving us money out of your account monthly, then when the time a course comes and you want to do that, we'll also give you a discount on that because you're already a member with us.
Awesome. All right, Neil, thank you very much. We'll be chatting soon again.
Yeah, so a quick one as well. We're not going to be doing live videos for the next few weeks. Quentin and I are going to be practicing on We Are Preaching to You. We're going to be running a big launch campaign on our membership and also on our upcoming course. And so we're going to use this time slot to do free webinars. So if you would like to join those webinars, you're more than welcome to join in on them, even if you already are a member. But what I would suggest that you do is that if anyone that you know wants to take their business online and they want a free webinar of how to do that, a crash course version, just send them our details and then we will put them on the list for our weekly webinar that's going to happen at 11 o'clock every Wednesday for the next couple of weeks.
Great. Excellent. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We'll chat to you soon.
Cheers, guys.
Bye.
Bye.